挽回。
My friends, you already know what day it is today. Sunday, a day of rest. The weather is good for a walk, maybe catching a bit of sun. And then when you're almost ready to switch gears for the first workday of the week, here comes another video of what's new with the news, where you already know what we do. This week, the big highlight goes to the first segment, where we have bombshell after bombshell, all for your convenience and comfort. YouTube, which mantra do you prefer? Gear 5, Rasengan, or Bankai? When you decide which one you like best, start the video, please. This segment is going to be a real parade of stars. How do we start? With profiteroles. In a special TV event, it was announced that the second season of Mashle, Magic and Muscles, an anime adaptation based on the manga created by Hajime Komodo, has been given the green light to begin production. The project will adapt the entire story of the manga and does not yet have a premiere date. Continuing with the new titles, but with impact, during a special event, the first trailer for The Eminence in Shadow Lost Echoes was revealed, a film that will continue the adventures of Sid, following the tremendous success the anime had after its debut. Based on the light novels of the same name, it looks like we'll see our protagonist in a Japan that is part of a quite devastated world, similar to today's. Of course, this name could not be missing. After a successful anime adaptation, the trailer for the second part of the first season of Nier Automata was released this week. This highly anticipated second cour will premiere in July this year. The big news was the revelation of Black Box, the opening theme of the anime, which will be performed by Lisa, with lyrics composed by Amazarashi. Another song for the Spotify list. To end the part about the newcomers, nothing better than the new sensation in action comedies. This week, the first trailer for Sakamoto Days was released, based on the manga created by Yuto Suzuki. It was also revealed that this anime will premiere in January 2025. It revolves around Taro Sakamoto, the great white shark of the Assassins organization. But suddenly, he falls in love, gets married, becomes a father, and gains weight. But does he lose his old skills? From action comedy to romantic comedy. Although the anime is already ongoing, this week a trailer for DateALive was released, focusing on the next major character to be introduced to the story, Mio Takamiya, who made her debut in episode 8, which aired on the 29th, Wednesday. This anime is part of the Crunchyroll catalog and revolves around Shiro, a boy who has to make some characters fall in love with him. And since this summer, we're going to have the European Football Championship, this name is quite appropriate. This week, to the delight of fans, the first teaser for the second season of Blue Lock was released, an anime adaptation of the manga created by Muneyuki Kaneshiro and Yusuke Nomura. In October this year, we'll be able to see Isagi Yoichi and his colleagues showcase their skills on the field again. To end in the best way, or the worst, depending on your perspective, this week we had a special event that revealed not only another key visual, but also the trailer for the second season of this anime that took the world by storm upon its release and after the first episode. We are talking about Oshi no Ko. It will premiere on July 3rd, and the trailer also revealed the opening song, Fatale, performed by Gemen. Let's start with a recently acclaimed author. The latest edition of Kadokawa's Comic Alive magazine revealed this week that mangaka Yugo Aosaki, his most recent success being Undead Girl Murder Farce, will adapt the novel Taikukan no Satsujin, Murder at the School Gym, into manga format, and the first chapter will be released on the magazine's website on June 21st. Continuing with a sequel, the Comaplex website revealed this week that Dragon Circus, a manga created by Eiichi Shimizu and Tomohiro Shimaguchi, will resume serialization through a long-planned sequel by the creators, starting on July 12th. This manga was launched on this same website in 2019, and the duo is best known for the manga series Ultraman. Switching companies and duos, the latest edition of Weekly Shonen Champion magazine by Akita Shoten Comics revealed that writer Konoha Sakuya and mangaka KōichirōHoshino will launch a new manga in the next edition of the magazine called Unsoya no Osan ga Naze, Kafukugyo de Zettai Muteki Kenshi o Tsutomeru Koto ni Saenai Jinsei o Okuteta Ore ga Maotobatsu no Kirifuda ni. The manga focuses on a middle-aged man who becomes the key to defeating the Demon King. Switching magazines and companies, the latest edition of Kadokawa's Dengeki Daio magazine announced that mangaka Saori Muranaga will launch a new series titled Gutara Nekomata to Osekai Danshi, Lazy Cat Demon and the Busybody Guy. The first chapter will be released on Kadokomi and Nico Manga on June 26th. The artist shared an image to celebrate the news. And to finish, a classic, Shueisha announced this week, through a video, that the manga Kochikame, created by the legendary Osamu Akimoto, will have a new one-shot which will be released this summer. This manga ended in 2016 after, brace yourselves, 40 years of serialization. It inspired an anime adaptation, anime films, live-action films, a live-action TV series, and numerous stage plays.
You shall not pass!
Let's start with a different and very successful title. Toho revealed this week the trailer for Blue Period, a live-action adaptation of the manga of the same name, created by Tsubasa Yamaguchi, which will premiere on August 9th in Japanese theaters. The director will be Kentaro Hagiwara. The trailer also revealed the theme song for the film, Noise, performed by Wirtz. Who would have thought that a passion for art would be such an interesting subject? Moving on to a title we've already mentioned in this segment, the official Twitter account of Honeko Akabane's Bodyguards, Akabane Honeko no Bodyguard, a live-action adaptation of the manga of the same name created by Masamitsu Nagatsu, revealed that actress Tao Tsuchiya has joined the cast and will play the role of Masachika Jingu. There's an image somewhere. The film will also premiere in August, in this case on the 2nd. Continuing with Japanese adaptations, Toho began streaming a special music video this week for the live-action adaptation of Teasing Master Takagi-san, Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san, based on the manga of the same name created by Soichiro Yamamoto. The video features the song Haruka Far Away, the film's theme, performed by one of the biggest artists in Japan at the moment, singer Aimer. Here comes one of the most anticipated films of this month. This week saw the release of another trailer for The Bike Riders, a film directed by Jeff Nichols, which boasts a star-studded cast including Tom Hardy, Austin Butler, Jodie Comer, and Boyd Holbrook. It's based on real events about a biker gang and their adventures in the American Midwest in the 1960s. It premieres on June 21st. And to finish, nothing better than the return of a duo we all know. This week, the trailer for Wolves, a film directed by John Watts, was released. It features a duo of protagonists who promise plenty of humor, adventures, and some drama mixed in. The film stars George Clooney and Brad Pitt, who apparently have to work together against their own wills. The film will premiere on September 20th. Let's start in Japan. This week, through its official website, the first trailer for the sequel to Tsuiraku JK to Hygiene Kyoshi, Fallen High School Girl and Disabled Teacher, a live-action series based on the manga of the same name created by Sora, was released. It will premiere on June 18th, and the trailer also revealed the ending song, Nokorika, Lingering Aroma, performed by Osagiue. After Robert Downey Jr., Henry Cavill, and Benedict Cumberbatch, how about a younger version of this character? Prime Video revealed this week that Guy Ritchie, a director with a very distinctive style, will be directing a series about the youth of the world's most famous detective, Sherlock Holmes. The chosen actor is Hero Fiennes Tiffin, who worked with Ritchie on his last film, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. The series will have a total of 8 episodes. How about a trip to the most hectic kitchen on the small screen in recent years? That's right. This week, the trailer for the 3rd season of The Bear was released, a highly awarded series, not with Michelin stars, but with Emmys. All the actors return to portray their respective characters. And despite being in a new location, Carmy, Sid, Marcus, Richie, and the rest continue with their unique dynamics, full of stress, shouting, and gourmet food. It wouldn't be a series segment without Netflix's presence. This week, the trailer for the final season, the 4th of The Umbrella Academy, was released. With a beautiful 80s song mixed in, we can see that the Hargreaves siblings' final challenge is to live a normal life, considering the end of the 3rd season. With a total of 6 episodes, the series will premiere on August 8th. And to finish, we continue with Netflix. Already available in this streaming giant's catalog is the limited series Eric, whose protagonist is none other than Benedict Cumberbatch. With a total of 6 episodes, it tells the story of Vincent, a puppeteer and main creator of one of the most important children's TV shows. But Vincent is haunted by the guilt of his 9-year-old son's disappearance and begins to develop an unhealthy obsession with his son's drawings. And to start, who better than Square Enix? Through Twitter, the first teaser for the game Dragon Quest in HD and 2D was revealed. Square Enix will release the game for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XSS, Steam, and Windows platforms. Although it does not yet have a release date, it's worth noting that this game is a classic, first released in Japan in the distant year of 1986. As has become customary in this segment, Sony revealed the free PS Plus games for this June, which will be SpongeBob SquarePants, The Cosmic Shake, AEW Fight Forever, and Streets of Rage 4. The entire catalog of games in the various modalities will only be revealed throughout the month, but we can say that some bonus games will be included during Days of Play 2024. This title is a regular on our channel, and for good reasons. Stellar Blade, the third-person action game with the least woke character in memory, developed by ShiftUp, was the best-selling game in the US in April. Matt Piscatella, executive director of the retail company Circana, revealed that this game is the only one from April to be on the list of the top 20 premium games, which includes names like Helldivers 2, Fallout 4, and Tekken 8, among others. Of course, we couldn't miss one of the most influential titles ever. Bandai Namco Entertainment America began streaming the trailer for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero this week, the latest game in the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi Arena Fighter franchise, revealing some new characters that can fuse via fusion dance or Patara earrings. The game will be released for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XXS, and PC via Steam, but it does not yet have a release date. To end the video on a high note, how about the remake of a game that redefined the action and psychological horror genre? Konami released 2 trailers this week for the remake of Silent Hill 2, one of which reveals the game's release date, October 8th. It will be released for PlayStation 5 and PC. The link to the other trailer, which contains part of the game's gameplay, will be in the video description. Who will dare to enter James Sunderland's mind again?